Paradise police have arrested a man suspected of robbing the Chase Bank earlier this week.
After teaming up with FBI investigators, Paradise police collected enough evidence to serve a search warrant at the home of 61-year-old Paradise resident Mark Nelson. Investigators say they found evidence in the home linking Nelson to this crime. Nelson was arrested and booked into Butte County Jail. His bail is set at $50,000. He allegedly robbed the bank Monday morning, then got away while wearing pajama bottoms and using a cane. And as Nelson was being arrested, another bank robber struck in Las Molinas. Police were called to Umpqua Bank on Highway 99 and Orange Street just before 1 this afternoon. That's where witnesses say a white man in his 40s appeared to show a gun before demanding money. He got away with an undisclosed amount of cash, but no one was injured.
Governor Schwarzenegger today honored a Good Samaritan who chased down an alleged child abductor and helped free a little girl. The governor joined Fresno officials in presenting Victor Perez with an award for his bravery and heroism. The governor said, quote, "I've played many action heroes in my career, but this guy is a true action hero." Perez had been watching TV coverage of the girl's abduction and later spotted a pickup truck that matched the suspect's truck. He jumped in his car and followed it, and at one point he saw the girl's head. Perez drove up and confronted the man. When he tried to block the truck, the girl managed to escape to safety. Police later caught the suspect, Gregorio Gonzalez, who now faces charges of kidnapping and sexual assault.
One of the most successful charter schools in Butte County and the Boys and Girls Club are teaming up to create a new charter school. Action News reporter Brian Callahan joins us from our Chico newsroom with a look at how both organizations say this academy will help them improve the quality of education for some North State students. Brian.
Kira, Chico Unified officials are considering the proposal for the new charter school called the PACE Academy. Organizers hope that the new charter school will combine the best features of the original charter school and the after-school program, creating a consistent environment that promotes learning.
The after-school workers will be there during the school day. The teachers will stay and be in the after-school program, and so kids will get a real consistent learning experience.
Chico Country Day School and the Boys and Girls Club of the North Valley are hoping a longer school day and more time with the same teachers will lead to better grades for Chico students. That's why they created the partnership to advance community education, also known as the PACE Academy.
Kids academically progress and that they grade progress when the school day and the after school day work together, and that we also know that kids' ADA, their average daily attendance, increases and that they attend more school days when they have the after school program.
School officials say the 200-day school year, which is 20 days longer than the traditional schedule, will help cut back on the knowledge lost over summer vacation. But they say the students won't have their noses buried in the books the whole time.
It's not going to be hardcore, really hard academics the entire school day and the entire school year, because we know that kids need enrichment experiences.
Boys and Girls Club officials say plans for the school were in the works long before Chico Unified cut funding for the after-school program.
We hope with this partnership and this funding we'll be able to restore to the 200 kids we've had to turn away. But this was already in the works. This was already the plan. We were transparent with Chico Unified.
School officials say one advantage PACE Academy will offer parents is a flexible schedule to help working parents who have trouble picking kids up at 3 o'clock.
We'll have the opportunity to be there early in the morning till late if that's what parents need.
If the charter is approved, school officials hope to start accepting applications for the academy early next year. Live from the newsroom, Brian Callahan, Action News.
Power has been restored to a school in Shasta County that had to be shut down this morning. Staff arrived at 8 o'clock at Whitmore Elementary to discover there was no power. Phones were also down and there was no access to water. Students had to be sent home on buses, and some staff had to help take kids home. A PG&E spokesman said the power was turned back on just after 2 this afternoon. He says the cause of the power outage was a transformer failure at the Whitmore substation.
The largest professional cycling race will make a detour around the North State next year. Unfortunately, Butte County did not make the cut for the 2011 Amgen Tour of California. Instead, the race will begin May 15th in South Lake Tahoe and end 1 week later, May 22nd in Thousand Oaks. Among some of the newcomers on the route, Auburn, Livermore, San Jose, and Sacramento.
Well, nearly 2 years in the making, a new filtration device manufactured and invented right here in the North State is revealed. The CleanMax DPF was created by Chico's TransferFlow with help from Chico State University. Action News reporter Britt Carlson attended the launch of product today and has more on how this product is helping area farmers meet new emissions standards. Britt.
Linda, the CleanMax DPF offers Butte County farmers a less expensive option to convert old diesel engines to comply with California's new particulate standards that go into effect next year. And if it catches on, the company could become a household name all over the state. When stricter particulate standards hit the state books in January, manufacturers using older stationary diesel machines will need to make some big changes.
Stationary piece of equipment must comply with current California Air Resources Board emissions requirements, or they get shut down, or they get fined for non-compliance.
But with the installation of new diesel engines for the industrial machines costing an average of $43,000, it would be a pricey adjustment. That's why Chico Corporation TransferFlow stepped up.
We have a solution. It costs $6,400 completely installed, and that's about 1/4 to 1/5 of the cost by competition, other competitive DPF manufacturers.
The CleanMax DPF mounts onto the exhaust of the engine, captures the black smoke, and regenerates it into white ash. It allows the older engines to easily pass the new particle standards.
California has recognized that the particulate matter is cancer-causing.
This piece is the actual filter, or the CleanMax DPF, and just by attaching it to the diesel engines instead of having to replace them is saving small businesses tens of thousands of dollars. Money will be saved and also funneled into the Chico economy, with local manufacturing creating new jobs.
TransferFlow exemplifies the type of company that will help this region develop an even stronger economic base.
Chico State students will also play a role in the development of the technology's future.
We'll play, hopefully, a support role in the development of this diesel particulate filter product line.
A cooperative effort to expand the green technology while helping the local ag industry. The CleanMax DPF has already been approved for sale in Butte County, and if approved by the California Air Resources Board, it will soon be available across the state. For Action News, I'm Britt Carlson.
Thank you, Britt. 2 local veterinary hospitals came together today to break ground on a new facility in Chico. Mangrove and Acacia Veterinary Hospitals will be merging once the new clinic is finished on Martin Luther King Drive. The new facility will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Staff at both hospitals say they will now be able to offer specialty care with the addition of an internal medicine doctor. Hospital officials say no one will be left behind in this merger.
Acacia and Mangrove have staffs that have been here for years, for decades. People know us and we know them, and I just want everyone to know that we're picking up lock, stock, and barrel. The whole crew is coming. We will be in a better place, but with the same good people.
The 13,000 square foot clinic is scheduled to be finished in May with an official opening in June.
Rite Aid is now open for business in Paradise. The new Customer World Pharmacy officially opened this morning. The store on Clark Road also features a drive-through pharmacy. Company officials promise an expanded health and wellness section as well as upgraded merchandise. Employees at the store say the new design is supposed to improve the customer experience.
It's just warm, welcoming. The colors are for the customer, the lighting, the setup, the flow of traffic, everything is built around the customer and their needs.
The so-called Customer World Rite Aid is more than 17,000 square feet. The new store was created using customer feedback from focus groups across the country.
Turtle Bay in Redding has a new exhibit featuring some of the most outlandish and memorable costumes in Hollywood history.
We'll take you inside for a sneak peek next on Action News.
Dry and warmer conditions heading to the North State. We'll talk about that a bit later on Action News at 5:30.